Okay, so we're in the bowels of Mildred Rose, so I gotta find out where these steering cables go. So I found out where they're coming from. Here's one cable, and the other cable. Here's the one going to the transmission, which will be the shift one, I'm assuming. So let's see if I can shed some light on the situation. Okay, it doesn't want to flash. Let's go here. How about this? So I literally can't see where I'm sitting, so this is going to be my eyes for now. So that's where it attaches to the lever on the engine and the bracket that holds the cable. So it looks like there's a pin going through with a nut on the end holding a clamp that holds the cable, so that looks like that's pretty easy. And here looks like there is a nut on the end, so that looks like that'll be relatively easy. I literally can't see it, so I'm literally looking through the viewfinder of the phone, and that's my eyes. So this will be the shift lever. I will disconnect this first. Yeah, there would have been no way I could have filmed that. It was so tight in there. But I did get the bracket off, and I got the nut off of the cable. So that's the cable end. That's the hardware that was on that. And this was holding the cable itself back here. So now I'll go out front and see if I can get the cable off of the throttle. Okay, we're back in the front of the engine here. So here is the throttle cable, and there is the bracket back there that it's held onto. It's kind of hard to tell. Right there. I don't know if it can focus. So it looks like there's a couple screws holding the bracket on to the cable. And then I need to remove, looks like a nut or something. I don't know what's actually holding this on. But something's holding this on. I mean, it looks like actually a cotter pin. So it looks like it could get lucky. So I'll take this off, take that off, and then we can go back to the steering column and pull out the cables. So again, I have no way of holding this camera, so I'm going to go do this, and you'll have to trust me that it was easy. Okay, like I said, it was really pretty easy getting this off. This was literally a cotter pin, and the bracket in the back was just two screws holding that bracket onto the cable. Kind of hard to tell, nothing will focus here. See, that was holding this cable on. A couple screws, and of course I had there's a screw, not a bolt, so I needed to fabric cobble this out of a screwdriver, a 90-degree angle, and a screwdriver bit. So that was my tool to get those screws out, because there's no way you're going to fit any screwdriver in this space of like 2 or 3 inches. So there was no way. So I had to fabric cobble this tool together, and it worked very, very well. So now let's go back up top and see if we can fish these puppies out. Okay, we're back up at the pedestal. So the 2 cables are right here. There's one of them. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know. So here's one cable. The other cable is right here. And I need to get both of them on this other one side of the steering. So what I need to, and it's held on by a bracket down here inside. So this nut is holding a bracket on the inside. So I need to remove this nut. From what I've heard on the internet, this can be a bear to get off. I'm hoping not, but it seems to be a stainless steel nut on a stainless steel bolt, so I'm hopeful. So let's go at it. Okay, it seems very loose. I hope it's not breaking. It's turning very easily. Hopefully it's coming out, and I'm cautiously optimistic, and it came off. Wow, there was a lot of anxiety coming into this. So put that over there. Let me get a couple screws in here, because this bracket is flopping all around, so I'm going to put a couple screws in just to keep it from flopping around too much. And here's the power for the light for the compass. So let's see here. I need to get them on both sides of the steering. And pick on one cable, have my hand on the other. So here are both cables. Now I am sure someone at Edson is laughing his nuts off because I see no way of getting that bracket out. I did see a trick in the book, and I guess you need to do something with the cable and chain on the sprocket. So, and of course the light cable is giving me gas pain, so let me remove that. And that's actually the goal of this channel, this YouTube channel, is to show the average person what it's like to actually work on their boat. And if you hire this work out, this will show you what they have to go through to do it, even if you don't have the skills to do it yourself. Some of these jobs, oh, just replace the cables. This is a big ass job and I don't know what the heck I am doing. Let's shed some light on the subject, won't we? Okay, someone at Edson is definitely laughing their balls off of this, because there is no way. Can I drop it down? If I drop this down, I can't. No, I can't drop it down because it's going through holes. So I don't think the cable ends would make it through the holes in the bracket down there. Who the hell did that? There's no way. Well, very interesting. I'm thinking if I can get this bracket out, I will put some strings on the cables down below so I can fish it through those holes. Let me show you what I'm talking about.